What's up YouTube, it's Louis here, hope you're all well. We're looking at Bitcoin on the 4 hour time frame. The descending triangle has played out. We did think that this was multiple bullish patterns, but we also made everyone aware that it could be bearish patterns. One thing that I did tell you yesterday is as long as we're below this orange box, we can't say that we're bullish. And with that wick rejection, which I told you, where we were above this double bottom on the 1 hour time frame, you can see the neckline, we were above it, rejection, and a bearish engulfing on the 1 hour time frame just there. So that is obviously negative. We came back down into this green support and we were consolidating, basically formed another descending triangle. This is what I told one of my students yesterday, all the way out in California. Shout out Brian. Yeah, and I told him that it's so vital to hold this because previously in the chat the other day, actually these red lines should be from here. Yeah, so previously in the chat the other day I was talking about and I gave you guys the information yesterday, this potential inverse head and shoulders, correct? We broke out, we needed to back test this to continue. You fell back under, you fell into a descending triangle, this very large descending triangle. Breakout target 43.8k, lining up with our, well, it's a bit higher, but we know that if we are obviously losing this resistance, where's the next support? Where we had this short-term bounce, went under and then flipped it into resistance. So I know that this is the key area here, about 42k. So that's what I'm thinking. If we obviously do meet this target, we are going lower than this if we are meeting this target, and I'd have to get some new fibs out from the low to the highest point after that low. And if I just drag the fibs all the way around, you can see the 1618 target is 42,300, and that's why even without the fibs we were calling for this level, because we know it's all about support and resistance, so we were confident in that. And if you're enjoying the video so far and the effort that I put into these videos every day for you guys, then please go ahead and like the video. Over 50% of you are not subscribed, so make sure you're subscribed. That's all I ask for, as well as likes. Over 200 of you watch this video every day, so we can definitely get 50 likes. Let's get to 50 likes on every video. Now, it wasn't just this large descending triangle. It was also this smaller one over here. Now, one thing you need to remember about descending triangles, they can have fake outs. Like, so the green line here is the support, and you can see this massive fake out to the downside. So basically at that moment, you'd have to measure from there to the green line and place it on the breakout to see, did it meet its target? It did not, and you invalidated the target when you got above the green line. And look what happened, you ran into the resistance. Where did you fall back to the green line as support. So I know the descending triangle support is this green line. So just before we continue, I want to bring your attention to this. So guys, here are the crypto packages. If you think you have what it takes to stay disciplined and consistent over the next 3 to 6 months, then I'm more than happy to help you 10x your learning curve. So you can already be a complete beginner, or you can be advanced. It doesn't matter. I'm here to turn you into a self-sufficient trader that doesn't need anyone else's guidance by the end of it. I even had to pay over £10,000 to get all this information. That includes scams, scam signals where I lost 3k, scam master account management where I lost 5k, scam pyramid scheme companies for bad courses. Then I found my mentor and I had to pay over $2,000 for just a 2-hour mentorship lesson. What you guys are getting for £650 is access to the chat until the top of the market. So if the top of the market is a year away, do 1 year times 40. So you're definitely getting your money's worth. You also get the course included in the mentorship, and I'll actually not just do a 2-hour lesson with you. I will stay here for a month period to make sure that you become a self-sufficient trader by the end of it. So if you're interested in this, head over to my Twitter, Louis_crypto, to the pinned post and message me there. So guys, you know what to do. The link to my Twitter is in the description down below. Going back to this descending triangle, talking about those fake outs. We had some fake outs to the upside where we started to form this double bottoms neckline. So when we broke out to the upside, remember, descending triangle breaks 66% chance to the downside and 33% chance to the upside. That's why when we came up here, we faked back in. So, and same over here, to be honest, you came down, you were on your way to this target, you actually came back in, invalidating the descending triangle, but you still broke back into a descending triangle with 66% chance of breaking down. So even though you came back inside, there was that risk we just come into resistance to fall below support again and meet these targets down here of the smaller descending triangle, this target, and the larger descending triangle, that one is this target down here. So don't forget, we also have that 1618 target, 42.3k I think it was, in and around there. But yeah, so when we got back in, it was vital that we confirm its support. We just lifted off. Everyone's getting extremely bullish. We had some sort of symmetrical triangle here, and you measure from the high to the low, and the technical target was literally met exactly. I want to show you guys how crazy it was. It met exactly, and after meeting the target, the pattern that was in play, the target was met. So what happens? Usually a pattern in the opposite direction forms, and then this basically flipped into some sort of, I don't know, some sort of M pattern, or you could say that's the neckline, one top, two top, or you could say this is the neckline, that's one top, that's two top, however you want to call it, or you could say head and shoulders, you know, shoulder, head, shoulder, whatever it is, bearish patterns were forming here. And you're just basically coming back where you came from, back down here. So yeah, it looks like an M pattern. You can call it a triple top, to be honest, or a Bart pattern. If we went to the 15-minute, I bet it looked like a Bart. Yeah, exactly that. So yeah, make sure you're liking the video so far. Don't forget the bearish pattern scenario, which we've been talking about on the channel for a good while now. Of course, I'll let you guys know about the bullish one, where if we did ever get above the 618, we're going to the 1. Get above the 1, we're going to 51k. Previous high. We know this anyway. We've been saying this on the channel for over a month now. We've also said in the last few days, if we're losing this support, we want to try and come back down to here. That is what it's trying to do right now. Since you peaked out over here and you started coming down, you're retracing to this low, but there's fib levels that stop you getting from there. If those fib levels, which I'll show you now, from the low to the high, from the low to the high, you can see where the 618 lies. It's lying right there. So you already lost the 618, you're at the 786 right now. So it's vital, if we don't want to go lower, to these targets down here, 42,400, my apologies, 42,400, not 300. Obviously I want it to come back down into this zone, but it could just get that I'm going to put a line on there so I know that's the exact 4-hour resistance. So yeah, exactly on that 1618. This is looking very good. We've got some confluence to the fact that the 1618 would be our target if we're going ahead and losing the one of 44,286. If we're losing that daily candle, 4-hour, 1 hour, 15-minute close below that, then of course we're going to head lower. Thank you guys for watching. The only way to invalidate this is get back above the 618. I'm gonna make it yellow, orange, whatever. Get above this orange box right now, and we should be good to continue up. And then we have to break above the orange box above. We're basically consolidating between the two. You've fallen out of the consolidation to the downside, so if you lose support, you go to the next support. We've tapped it now, so we should get this reaction, which we are. And now we're basically consolidating between these two orange boxes, and we know it's so vital that we can't afford to lose the low of this orange box. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. I'll like your comments. Also, please get this video to 50 likes. And remember, over half of you are not subscribed. Let's get this channel to 2.5k subs. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.